It is the penultimate SmackDown before WrestleMania, and tonight we might see rock bottom. And no, I'm not talking about Dwayne Johnson's finishing move. I'm talking about the show itself. We have no Bloodline, we have no Cody, we have no CM Punk, we have no Drew McIntyre, and most importantly, we have no Rock advertised for tonight. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It's SmackDown. It's the 29th of March. It's time to preview this bad boy, but unfortunately, it's just bad because what we have is a bunch of WrestleMania Tag Team Championship qualifying matches, a couple of jobber matches, and the official debut of Jade Cargill making her first appearance as a SmackDown superstar. So we could talk about what we're getting, but we're going to start the video off by talking about what we're not getting, and that is The Rock. SmackDown, we had 3 Rocks in a row. Last week we didn't get him, and you just felt his absence straight away. The final segment last week was such a disappointment, and that Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns thing shat the bed completely. You look at Raw, you had one of the best ending in God knows how long. You had a great segment with Punk and McIntyre, and then you compare what we got last week to that, and it's like night and fucking day. And the sad thing is, we're probably not even going to get what we got last week because nobody in the main event scene has been advertised. Now, that doesn't mean they can't show up. Rock wasn't advertised for Raw, and he was there, but it's not looking good. I think we're getting to the point now where it's getting close to WrestleMania. If they were going to be on the show, you would want to advertise them because it's all about getting viewers. It's all about hyping WrestleMania. No one's getting hyped about WrestleMania by Tag Team Championship qualifying matches, in my opinion.
It's a shame that we live in a day and age where if they're not advertised, you think you're not going to get them. I mean, back in the day, they would not have missed the show, but these days, you're going to miss it. Cody bled on Monday. Tonight, our eyes are probably going to bleed by how bad it is. I mean, WrestleMania, Tag Team qualifier matches. Like you said, penultimate episode. The second last edition of SmackDown before. I mean, this is the third fucking last show.
We should be tuning in tonight with Cody Rhodes looking for revenge.
Yep.
That should be the focal point. Not Jade fucking Cargill, okay? It should be, holy shit, look at what The Rock done to Cody on Raw. What's Cody going to do tonight to try and get revenge? That should be it. But instead, we're probably looking at a scenario where all those guys are absent, and it's like, oh, it just take anytime they have something good, they just never continue.
No, and at least if Cody appears, right? I'm not even convinced he will. At least if The Rock and Reigns ain't there, they can build up the anger that he can't get his hands on them tonight.
Like you said a while ago, they had that WrestleMania kickoff thing, the pre-show thing. They had all the buzz. There was a lot of buzz going around, and they had nobody on SmackDown the following night. All they had was Triple H coming out cutting a bloody promo with no one to interact with because nobody showed up. What we should have got was another confrontation that night between Cody Rhodes and The Rock after The Rock had just slapped him 24 hours previously and was pissed off about Cody talking about his family. But no, they decided to just skip a week essentially and then make you wait 8 days. I mean, that never happened back in the good days of wrestling. It's like every time you got to the next show, they were continuing with the hot points, the storylines. They were always going on to the next thing. But now it's like they just go absent. Wrestlers will go missing. They'll put a storyline on hold for 3 weeks and then expect you just to automatically care once they pick it up again. Yeah, for me, this just doesn't work. So when's the next time Cody and Rock going to come face to face? WrestleMania Night 1?
Maybe. I mean, The Rock's going to be there April 1st, Monday. So going to be April Fools, potentially. But we always hear Triple H is cooking, right? You can't cook something great and then before you put the final ingredient in, you wait 6 weeks. Or 7 days.
Right, because the dish is ruined at that point. But look, Cody Rhodes should be turning up tonight looking for answers.
He should be. Will he?
He should be turning up tonight, stitches, whatever, plasters, bandages on his head. He should be... SmackDown should kick off with Cody Rhodes looking for blood. Or looking for the bloodline.
No, right. You've got LA Knight going into AJ Styles' house, or maybe it's the other way about, I'm not too sure. Why not fucking have Cody go to The Rock's
Like
house?
I said, that feud didn't warrant that in my opinion. But I sure as hell think this Cody Rhodes bloodline thing with The Rock, that could warrant...
Why doesn't The Rock go to Mama Rhodes' house?
Well, something, but you know, but I don't know. Probably
what about the big dog? He's tied up on his leash.
The big dog looks like the big bitch right now. He's the head of no table. He's not at the head of the table. He's feeding on Rock's scraps. Roman Reigns absolutely sucks. I can't believe how fickle people are. I mean, this guy got booed out the arena for years and years and years. Everybody hated this guy. He was being pushed as the top person in WWE, shoved down our throats. He was like McMahon's new chosen guy. Everyone hated him. He comes back in 2019 as a heel, and because he's got Paul Heyman by his side, everyone automatically just loves him and pretends he's like one of the best to ever do it. He fucking sucks, man. I don't care if he held the belt for 4 years. It's fake.
It is fake.
You know, they could put the belt. They could put the belt on Akira Tozawa for 4 years. Does that mean that he's a Hall of Famer all of a sudden? Not in my eyes.
No, not in my eyes. And Roman Reigns, The Rock is showing him up. Everybody, man, it's like
no matter who Reigns in the ring with, he comes off second best. See the way Reigns comes out and you've got Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa standing next to him looking like bums? Yeah. That's what Roman Reigns looks like when The Rock's in the ring. He does not look like Rock's equal. Not even close. It's like, do you remember the two-man power trip? They were supposed to be equals, but you just felt like Austin was the bigger star. Austin was the guy going for the WWF title. Triple H was going for the Intercontinental title. But Triple H still felt like he was near Austin's level. He still felt like a good, even though no one's really equal at all. You never really get two equal people. He felt like he was equal enough. You know, he felt like he was a good, not an opponent, he was a good partner for Austin. But Reigns just doesn't feel like that at all.
No.
He feels like he doesn't belong in the same ring as The Rock.
What doesn't help, though, is the fact that he can't talk the talk. And there's not many people in WWE that can talk the talk with The Rock, right? But, you know, if Punk was going one-on-one with The Rock, and fuck, we've already seen it. He did it.
Yeah, we've already seen that 10 years ago.
Drew McIntyre's doing good.
Or John Cena.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre's doing good at the minute, but let's not kid ourselves. I think if he went toe-to-toe with The Rock, maybe his arse would go. But I think he's the only guy I look at in this company, other than Punk. I'd be like, maybe he could do some... Anytime Seth Rollins and Cody and Roman Reigns talk with The Rock, it's like...
They're like little kids or something.
Like
they feel like
head teacher.
They feel like babies.
Especially Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins fucking makes Drew McIntyre and CM Punk.
Seth Rollins is involved in both of the world title feuds going into Mania, and he's like the weak link in all of them.
Yep.
I mean, he is like an afterthought. Even in the world title, the feud's Punk and McIntyre. He came out on Raw and he was like a spare dick. He was literally like the third fucking wheel.
Tell you what, SmackDown's feeling like a
You want to know what I think? Nah.
SmackDown's feeling like a spare dick at the start of this preview, because we're not talking about it, we're talking about The Rock.
Anyway, I'm not happy that The Rock isn't on the show tonight, but it is what it is. Let's talk about what is on the show. So Jade Cargill making her first official appearance as a SmackDown superstar. Doesn't necessarily mean she's going to have a match. Just means she's going to be on the show. I think the booking of Jade, and everyone's saying Triple H is great, I think the booking of Jade Cargill has been absolutely horrendous.
She's got a medical condition.
They're doing this thing where they just bring somebody in and they expect you to care. It's almost like they're copying AEW in a sense, where AEW just bring in these guys that aren't over and they expect you to just think that these are the shit. And that's what WWE are doing with Jade Cargill. They're bringing her in because she was a dominant champion in AEW, and they're expecting that to be enough. That to be enough for the WWE audience to care. I mean, as much as we say, oh, when guys like Will Ospreay or Okada come into AEW, nobody knows who they are. To a lesser extent, but the same sort of applies to Jade Cargill. She's coming into WWE. You can't just assume that WWE and everyone that watches WWE now knows who Jade Cargill is, or they now believe that Jade Cargill is a superstar. Let's face it, she was booked as a dominant champion in AEW, but when was she ever responsible for good pay-per-view buy rates? Or when did she ever draw big ratings? Or when did she ever do high views in the YouTube clips or anything like that? Where is the sign here to tell us that Jade Cargill is a top star? She's got the look, and I think she's alright in the ring. She's got the size. I think she's someone you can definitely push and try and make a star. But WWE haven't done that. They've kind of just said, oh, here's this dominant champion for AEW. She's a big deal. No, you need to make her a big deal, and I don't think they've done that. Having her show up 1 week and then not being there for 2 weeks. She was in the Royal Rumble match, and where's the momentum? Where's carrying that on to the next night? Why is she not coming out? I was so close to winning the Rumble, but that little fucker, Liv Morgan, eliminated me or what? Nothing. She loses the Rumble match and then just disappears for 3 weeks. Where's the booking here? I think it's terrible.
You're right, though. It is. It's almost like you have to rely on watching AEW to, put her. But she's had the segment with Charlotte Flair, then entered the Rumble, and that's pretty much it. It's like, see Cody Rhodes, right? See see right now of this date, 2024, March 29th. Do you even fucking remember what he did in AEW? You don't?
All I remember is he lost a match and he couldn't compete for the world title.
Aye. So see this right here, see Jade Cargill. See, since she's been in, since, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, whenever she signed the contract, she should already be built up in a Mania feud. What's what's going on?
Look at when wrestling was good, WWE would bring people in. They didn't bring them in, let them have a match and then disappear for 3 weeks at a time.
Yeah. Rumble may not seem that long ago, but it's 2 months ago. That's 8 weeks of television down the drain.
I just don't get it, man. I think it's been terrible. Triple H just dropped the ball big time. Just expecting us to love Jade Cargill because she was the champ for nearly 2 years in AEW. That's probably it. Triple H has got a fascination here for long title reigns, so he probably thinks
Punk has appeared way more despite being injured.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. I said before we start talking about it, she got some medical condition.
No, it's just this thing in wrestling now. Even there's back in the day, if someone on the main roster, especially towards the top, if they weren't on SmackDown or Raw that week, there would be an explanation. There would be a reason why they weren't there. It would be explained. See now, people can miss 2-3 weeks and it's not even talked about. It's not even considered a big deal. And then they'll randomly maybe appear 3 weeks later and they don't even address the fact, oh, well, they were gone for this reason, or you haven't seen him because he's been dealing with a shoulder injury, or this or that. They just decide, we don't need you. We're going to leave you off TV for these next 2 weeks. I think it's fucking shocking how they expect to do that and they think we're going to care about people. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah, all her hype is done. I mean, she came in, Charlotte Flair get injured, that probably ruined whatever Mania match.
Yeah, she's the selling point for tonight's SmackDown. The penultimate SmackDown before WrestleMania. And the selling point is someone that joined for AEW about 6 months ago and has done nothing in WWE.
Garbage.
I don't think Jade Cargill's a draw.
Who's she going up against? Everyone else is in a feud.
Bianca Belair, probably, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but wait, is it not too late for her to have a match against Bianca Belair at Mania?
Yeah, there's no rivalry or nothing. Probably won't have a match. I don't know. Could do a challenge or something.
A big butch black woman. I'm a big black butch black woman. Yeah,
maybe
let's have a match.
I don't know, maybe some fucking female version of the Andre Giant Battle Royal. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Pretty Deadly. It's no point talking about this. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are going to win.
Yep.
It's not even worth debating.
Pretty shite.
Bianca Belair versus Dakota Kai. Damage Control will get involved. Naomi will probably come out to help Bianca Belair, and then we'll probably get Bayley. Will Bianca Belair forgive Bayley? Who knows at this point, but this women's feud's got nothing. I can't believe there's still people out there protesting that this should be main event night one over The Rock.
I've walked in cold streets with people, hearing people talk about this pish. I'm fucking... No, come on!
I mean, if you're sitting here thinking at this stage that Io Sky and Bayley... It's different when Bayley won the Rumble initially, right? Because you didn't really know what was happening. And I think if you said the Royal Rumble winner deserves to main event WrestleMania night one, the female at least, I would say, well, that's fair enough. But see, once you see the card and you know you're getting The Rock on night one, The Rock's main event. The Rock is fucking main event. It doesn't matter who you are. The Rock is main eventing.
But look at The Rock's story. It's not like he's not appeared, right? He's been there for 3 weeks in a row. Then he battered him, bloodied Rhodes. This Io Sky is Dakota Kai cutting promos because the rest can't speak English because they all speak Japanese. That is it. Oh, they spoke behind. Bailey's back. Oh, Bailey, you are pretty fat. Oh, no, fuck off.
Hey, anyway,
that should mean in what fucking world does that mean event?
Who's winning? Bianca Belair, Dakota Kai, some sort of DQ. Well, Dakota Kai's not winning clean.
No one's winning. The fans aren't winning. No, I don't care.
I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair.
It's a mental illness, wrestling fans. I'll go with Bianca Belair.
What do you mean it's a mental illness?
Do I actually think that Bayley and Io Sky should fucking main event? It is borderline retarded. No, it is retarded.
Fair enough. Up next, WrestleMania Tag Team Championship qualifying match: New Catch Republic versus Legado del Fantasma. Winner of this, I believe, qualifies directly into the ladder match. So, 2 teams here. None of them deserve to be on WrestleMania, but one of them's going to be.
Yep.
Is it going to be the New Catch Republic, bait and done, or is it going to be Legado del Fantasma?
I think it'll be the New Catch Republic.
Newcastle Republic. I am also going to go for the Newcastle Republic, and I just cannot believe these guys.
I would much rather Legado be on it because I hate these two wee bums.
Yeah, I don't even like Legado del Fantasma, but sometimes an enemy of an enemy is a friend.
Them, though.
I've got no love for them. They're fucking bums.
Yeah, but I'd rather.
They should be mowing Scott Steiner's lawn, and it's as simple as that.
And the other two should be working at McDonald's in fucking Birmingham or something.
So if they can see,
not Birmingham, Alabama. Hit you with the hammer from Alabama.
That's if they can see over the counter. And then in the last match, WrestleMania Tag Team Championship qualifying match, the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. No fucking surprise who's going to win this one. I mean, even if I didn't just believe that the Street Profits would win because Theory and Grayson Waller are jobbers, you know for a fact that they will want Montez Ford to do something sort of athletic.
Yep, and Grayson Waller
in this,
and cool
ladder match.
To do that.
So yeah, Montez Ford will probably have a big spot in this match. Therefore, he needs to be in the match. But I mean, just listen to these matches again: Street Profits versus Theory and Grayson Waller, Newcastle Republic versus Legado del Fantasma, Bianca Belair versus Dakota Kai, and Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Pretty Deadly. I mean, we run down AEW and we say that the AEW roster sucks and that, Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing, there's no stars, but I mean, let's be real here. Is there any stars on this SmackDown?
No.
And I like Randy Orton.
Yeah, but
I like Randy Orton, but like at this point in his career, alright, take that match out. Look at the other three. And it's not even just take out the Randy Orton. Look at who his opponents are. Pretty fucking Deadly, who I've got nothing against. I thought they were a pretty entertaining team in NXT, but they are nothing but jobbers on SmackDown. Yep. This is a shit show. This is the penultimate, 2 weeks away, not even 10 days away from Mania. Less than that, 9 days, 8 days.
It's bogging.
And this is what we're getting.
It's disgusting.
This is the best they've fucking got.
No, I like you look.
No, but is this card? Hold on, is this not like an NXT cup? I think this card would look shit on NXT.
Yeah.
Newcastle Republic versus Legado del Fan. How's that SmackDown? How the fuck is that a SmackDown match?
I think it's safe to say this show will probably get a 0 first. I don't see what can happen.
I think we need some big surprises. There needs to be something.
I need Dwayne.
Fuck. We've seen Cena and Austin on the truck. Can we get them tonight or something? I think even... See if the cameraman just went outside into the parking lot and shot the truck that had Cena and Austin's face on it for 2 hours. I think that would be more entertaining than this show, this lineup.
I think so.
So maybe we'll get that, a 2-hour face-off between Austin and Cena.
Every 10 seconds.
You can't see me.
What?
You can't see me. What?
I'd take that.
Anyway, guys, we wish we couldn't see this SmackDown tonight because the lineup looks shite, but we'll be here to review it. We'll check that out later on, and then, yeah, we're looking forward to see what the quarter by quarter and the overall ratings are. So, yeah, make sure you check that out tomorrow. But, yeah, we'll catch you later on tonight for this review. We need to see something that isn't being advertised because what is being advertised isn't very good. So, come on. If Triple H is really cooking, he needs some different ingredients because what we're seeing here doesn't look like a tasty dish. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Till then, peace.